Hygienic, ingenious supplies.
What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to another episode of The Spike Feeders. We are all the Spike Feeders here on this blessed day.
I'm honorary.
Once again, this is an episode where we're doing upgraded PRECON content for the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. These are very exciting decks. This is going to be my first time playing with them. I know that you guys have gotten a chance to see them already, so I'm kind of going in blind. I'm just getting tossed to the wolves here. But
you got a good one, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm already looking really forward to this one. As I said, we are all Spike Feeders, including Benjamin Wheeler, good friend of the channel, honorary Spike Feeder, cool pal. I hope that this all gets listed.
Yeah, I hope I'm just adding on titles.
Was I the first honorary Spike Feeder?
I think so.
Yeah. Just
we were so
chronologically.
new in
They'll never say
2019.
no.
We were so new, and we
So-
loved you immediately. So,
I told them to
Pete
goon
was famous.
squat.
yeah,
happened.
that was Vegas. That was a good time. Anyway, so I am Bill. I sometimes show up here. This is my brother's house, after all. And I'm going to be going first in turn order. I'm playing Hakbal of the Surging Soul. What I can tell right off the tin, this is a merfolk deck. So there's going to be a lot of merfolks that explore and land shenanigans, which is perfect, I think, for Simic. I'm really excited to be able to just ramp and have a bunch of lands. So that's what I'm going to be doing, I assume. I hope I get to do it more than you guys get to do your things. But my good friend Ben, who are you playing today?
Hi, I'm Benjamin Wheeler. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. Hold. I'm playing Admiral Brass Unsinkable. I don't know, what's the chronology of release for these?
This, in theory, is the third one, but we try to keep them time agnostic. Yeah.
Okay, well, not me.
Last time.
Having played Admiral before, I'm excited to give it a proper run and with a couple of upgraded pirates.
I'm Elliot. I'm going third in turn order, and I'm once again playing the dinosaur deck. Or for the first time. Well, no, not the first time, because
Now
these
it's
are
all out the
upgraded at
window.
least.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pantlaza, Sun Favored is the name of my commander. And yeah, I'm going to play it and other dinosaurs, and they're going to discover, hopefully, tertiary and such dinosaurs. And then I'm going to go roar.
Roar. I'm
It means
playing.
I love you. In
Yes.
Shout out to 2013 Tumblr kids.
I think it's even before that.
Excellent.
Is it?
All right.
Probably.
I'm Maddie. I'm playing Carmen, Cruel Sky Marcher. This is a vampire token deck that does a lot of cool stuff. I would like to play my cards, but mostly I think I'm going to be keeping these three in check during this game. So
Yeah. We'll see
we're
what
going to
happens.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, let's all get ready. We'll take our decks out of these game-genic bastions. All right, we're going to kick things off, and I will draw for my turn. My first turn is going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to play a forest and pass it over.
Ooh, no one drop. We're in luck today.
Draw for my turn. I'm going to play a secluded courtyard. I'm going to pick pirate. I do have a turn one play.
Oh, no.
Soul Ring.
Oh.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I can't beat that card.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Neither can I.
I will draw for my turn. I kind of have a turn one play.
Neat.
I've got a mosswort bridge, so I'm going to hide away 4.
Good.
This is the card that I'm going to hide away under the mosswort bridge, and the rest are going to go on the bottom in a random order. Maddie, please take your turn.
I will draw a
may.
card. I'm going to play my own white Mosswort Bridge.
Whoa, Windbrisk Guy, it's
I
nice.
too will hide away 4. I'm going to pick this one. Pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to play an island into an explorer. So I'm going to draw a card, and I may play an additional land this turn. Which I shall. It's another forest. Go ahead, my friend.
Untap.
Wow, look at these 3 mana having guys.
Look at these two being friends.
Oh, cringe.
Oh.
We could be friends if you wanted, but...
Aw, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
But I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't say yes. I'm sorry.
Thanks, but no.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
I'm going to play Thriving Moor, and I'm going to name Blue. And then I'm going to cast a Warkite Marauder.
Yeah.
And I'll mana burn for 1.
We're
And I'll
good.
pass
Okay,
turn.
39.
Powerful.
Untap. Draw for my turn. I would like to be like my good friend Ben Wheeler and play a secluded courtyard. I'm not going to name pirates, though. I'm going to name dinosaurs. Who's shocked? Anybody? Anybody at home?
Hey,
I thought you were Bill. Okay, next on the menu. Tap it for a red, tap it for a green. Marauding Raptor. This is a 2/3. It makes creature spells cost 1 less. And then whenever another creature not for you. When another creature ETB is under my control, this will deal 2 damage to it. And if it was a dinosaur that was dealt damage this way, this is going to get +2/+0.
Neat.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, untap.
That's a
Draw a card.
problem potentially.
You might want to mutagenic growth that.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna play a swamp and a Dusk Legion Zealot. When it enters battlefield, I draw a card and lose a life. So I'll go to
Whoa.
39.
Self-inflicted first blood.
Yeah.
Blood.
Dead on board.
Pass
39
the
turn
Yes.
All right. I will draw. I'm going to play this island. And I think I'm just going to run this guy out because he seems like a lot of fun. Seems like a cool guy. This Coral Helm Commander. So he has level up, which I will do twice to make him level 2. And that makes him a 3/3 with flying. That's 3. I will pass the turn over to Ben.
Okay. Imagine if this thing dealt 2 to everything.
Yeah.
That'd be...
Could you
Oppressive.
imagine?
Cost more than 2 mana, probably.
Yeah.
I'll play Mountain. And you know what? It's getting late.
Whoa.
Excuse me?
I'm going to
Whoa.
play Dire Fleet Ravager.
Ooh.
4/4 Menace Death Touch. When it ETBs, each opponent loses a third of their life rounded up.
It is each player. It is yourself included.
Yeah, did I stutter?
You said opponent.
Well,
I love you, but you said opponent.
Oh,
no.
okay.
You're assuming that he's not his own opponent.
Oh, true. We are all our own worst
My own
enemy, are we
worst
not?
enemy.
Okay, so
Okay.
Maddie loses 13.
Math question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why did they pick a third when it's so much harder
would be
to figure
14.
that out?
Oh, Maddie's
Maddie's
13.
at 39.
Okay.
So Maddie loses 13, goes to 26, and then
we all join her at 26.
we all go to 26 on this blessed day.
Elliot, I'll attack you for 2.
You know, that's tough. Go to
ahead.
24.
This game
Here
started
go.
at 24.
Untap. This hour has 24 minutes. I'm going to...
That's a Canadian
That's a
joke.
very Canadian.
I will draw for the turn. I've got a forest, 2 mana. I've got a Ranging Raptors. When that ETBs, it's going to get 2 damage dealt to it by this Marauding Raptor and trigger Enrage for me to Rampant Growth. Search my library for a basic and put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Anybody got a gut shot? Anybody?
No, just
Mutagenic
mutagenic
growth?
growth.
Right?
I'm going to search.
Okay.
Off the Ranging Raptors, I'll find Basic Mountain. Not that I needed that for anything or anything, definitely not. And this guy also gets +2 because this was a dinosaur. Sorry, Maddie. Coming in for 4 with the Marauding
4.
Raptor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Take 4.
Wham.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw a card. I'll play Plains. I'm going to cast Indulgent Aristocrat. That has lifelink. Very fancy.
Could be
And then
relevant.
for 2 mana, I'm going to cast this Charismatic Conqueror. It has Vigilance, and whenever an artifact or creature enters the battlefield untapped and under an opponent's control, you can tap that permanent, and if you don't, I make a 1/1 white vampire with lifelink, which is pretty sweet.
So we can get our stuff for
That's
free.
really neat.
It's really
Yeah.
good too.
Wow.
Like that's a good
Oh,
card.
just a bear. Just 2/2
Yeah.
for 2 with Vigilance.
And he does things.
Oh, that's a Jim LePage special, that card that I just drew because it's my turn. I don't think I'm going to be casting it because I want to do something else instead. I'm going to play this forest. And
Classic
then
Jim card.
That's, I mean, I'm just going to cast my commander here, Hakbal. He's going to have to play.
Charisma.
It's creatures?
yeah.
Yeah, artifact or creature.
Would you like to tap it?
Whoa.
I actually think I do.
Oh.
I think I'm fine with this coming into
Oh.
play tapped.
Oh.
I wanted my value.
That's I'm getting my value.
How can you get through his charisma?
like this?
Charisma.
I'm going to move to combat and trigger Hakbal. All of my merfolks, all 2 of them, will explore. So we'll start with this guy.
Neat.
That is an arcane signet. That'll stay on top and give him a +1/+1 counter.
This can be levels.
Okay.
And then,
then-
only one of the big dice for counters,
Okay.
so it doesn't get confusing.
I'm going to do the same for my other merfolk man.
Leave it on top.
Yeah,
All
leave
right.
it on top. I think I'm just going to sit back, honestly.
It's a good blocker.
I might even, I'm gonna give him another level. I'm going to make him read a book. So he's level 3. He is still just a 3/3 flyer.
Okay, and
Just
so at what level does he become what?
At level 4 and up, so next level, he becomes a 4/4 and also a lord.
A lowered.
Where?
A merfolk.
Wow.
A more
Yeah,
folk
yeah, yeah,
lord.
sure.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I will just be passing the turn.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna sit back.
Untap. I'm going to cast Coercive Recruiter.
Holy smokes.
When it or another pirate ETB is under my control, I gain control of a creature.
to steal a
Untap
guy.
it until
Yeah.
end of turn, gets haste, and it becomes a pirate.
That's really neat. Are you?
It's going to be a sleepy pirate.
I see.
Oh, shoot.
But I want your commander.
No, I want my commander.
I'm going to help. I'm going to explore.
It keeps that counter for sure.
Yeah. I just for moving purposes.
Oh, shit.
you're
You didn't
moving.
want to like.
Counter's a little too heavy.
I want to go to combat.
Yeah.
He's a merfolk, right? So he.
Yes, this explores.
Yeah.
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 Commander's
Ooh.
Sphere.
I love that stupid card.
Yeah, it's really good.
People love saying that 3-mana rocks are bad. You're wrong.
I'm going to mill it.
Never mind.
bad?
You're correct.
Card's bad. I'm going to mill it because card's bad.
Never mind, I agree.
It gets a counter. And then... Bill,
Yeah.
it's getting late.
You attacking me with my own guy?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And my Warkite Marauder.
Are you okay?
So that's going to become a baby.
Yeah.
And I have a Hakbal trigger. So when it attacks, I can put a land card from my hand into play, and if I don't, I draw a card. And I'm
Loses
gonna draw
all
a card.
abilities and has base power and toughness 0-1 until end of turn.
Well, I guess I'm taking 7. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll go to
You got a
19.
19.
But I did grow your commander.
You did, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It really is
kind.
getting late, huh?
You know what? I should thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to play my land for the turn. Sulfur Falls.
Oh,
No worries.
Then I'm going to pass. And you can get this.
thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
You've actually never been more welcome. Draw. I've got a basic forest again. And then I think I've got quite the turn to happen here. I'm going to go white, green, red, 1. Cast Pantlaza, Sun Favored.
Trigger.
Ooh.
Would you like it to come into play tap?
I will have an interplay tapped.
Okay.
Sadly. I've got 2 triggers when it ETBs. It'll take 2 damage. This will get +2/+0. And then I will discover 4. Arcane Signet. That does artifacts too.
Like it to come into play tap?
You're killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls.
You should have waited a turn.
I will have an interplay untapped.
Oh, I will make a vampire.
poggers.
It's
That is
kind of
with
poggers.
lights.
I was thinking about it earlier. It's a little poggers.
So here's the secret. This got +2 from this ETBing, so this is 10. So I will now cast, or play, the exiled card with Mosswort Bridge.
Oh, I see.
The exiled card is Galta,
course it is.
Stampede Tyrant.
It is getting
Would
late.
you like it to come into play tap?
Let me look at my hand again. Yes, this one can interplay tapped. Actually, it should just be untapped, right? I should just give her these things because I'm going to be trampling, bamplin. Who's to say?
Tromplin.
Hi, I'm trampling bam.
This one will enter
I
untapped.
love a good bample.
This one will enter untapped because he's a big boy.
Okay.
He will also take 2 damage. This will get +2/+0. I'm just gonna keep track of that with this.
Yeah,
real
2
quick.
triggers.
Galta says, when he enters the battlefield, I can put any number of creature cards from my hand onto the battlefield.
She.
This is an Atali Primal Storm, a Thrashing Brontodon, and a Gwenna Eyes of
Excuse
Gaia.
me.
Wow.
Those 3 will all enter the battlefield tapped. They will all take 2 damage, but the Marauding Raptor will only gain +4 because this one is not a dinosaur. Then I'd like to go to combat. I guess I'm not casting any more creatures. All right. Back, Bill.
Yeah, block.
Sure.
Block.
Go ahead, Madison.
That's really neat.
It's getting real late.
Excited to go to my
my
turn
God,
here.
is it ever?
Ooh, draw a card. All right, this is gonna come into play tapped. I'm gonna cast Clavalenio, First of the Blast. Whenever I attack, target attacking vampire that is not a demon becomes a demon, in addition to its other types. And when this creature dies, draw a card and create a tapped 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature with flying. You might block, but you might not.
You want us to
I will
block,
to
don't you?
combat. Oh, I do. So I'm gonna declare my attacks. This will trigger my life flinker, coming at Wheeler, and this is coming at Bill.
Wow.
And that does that target or is that each creature?
Target attacking creature, so I'm choosing this one.
So if I block that, you're
So if
going
it dies, I will make a 4/3.
I'll block.
Cool. I will gain 1.
Bill to 18, Maddie to 23. You draw and you make your
And I make a 4/3.
tapped 4/3. Right?
And then I'll pass.
Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, I know what I'm drawing, so I don't have much action. I will draw this card.
We're gonna get hit with an Atali trigger in a minute.
I think I'm gonna get hit for lethal in a minute.
Who's to say? You know, it's getting awfully late.
It's getting real late.
That's okay.
Sun's getting low.
Play this forest as my land for the turn. You know what? Yeah.
That's a pretty good name for
I'm going to play this Zagana, Utopian Speaker.
Which iteration of Zagana is this?
When it enters the battlefield, if I control another creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, I draw a card. It also has Adapt 4, and each creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it has Trample. It will be coming in untapped. Because
Make a dude.
I need things to block.
Sweet one.
Okay, then I think I'm just going to be following up with this tapped Arcane Signet.
Cool.
Then I will move to combat and trigger Hakbal to explore. Inspiring Call.
Ooh, it's a good one, but it might be a little slow.
Yeah, I don't think that does anything for me, so I will mill that. Say it was this guy. Then Zagana. Cold-Eyed Selkie. That one's even slower. Don't care. Keeping it on top.
Love Cold-Eyed Selkie.
Yeah, then I'm just going to pass after that.
Well, it's getting late, everybody.
God, is it ever? You know what? I can't even keep my eyes open.
I'm ready to go to bed forever.
Jesus.
I'm going to play Gyrie Sanitarium.
Nice one.
That's my land. And then I'm going to tap 5 mana. I'm going to cast my commander.
Untapped?
Ooh,
It's a relevant question.
My commander can be tapped.
Aw.
Admiral Well, I'm going to untap it so I can read it again. And so when it comes into play, I mill 4 cards. And then at the beginning of combat on my turn, I can return a pirate from my graveyard to play with a finality counter on it. Basically, it gets exiled if it would die. And it gains haste and has base power 4/4. So,
All right.
I've got 2 triggers here. I'm going to steal your Galta because of my Coercive Recruiter.
Yep.
Look what you did.
And this gets haste.
I definitely remembered this was gonna. I definitely planned for this outcome.
Oh, Admiral Brass immediately has a couple of pirates, actually.
Oh.
Two is a
That's
couple.
pretty good.
2 is enough, I think.
I'm going to read them because they're both new. Oh, weird. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Well, that might just kill you. Sorry.
I do have a blocker.
That
That won't be necessary.
won't be necessary. I think we're going to go to combat. My Admiral Brass is going to bring back Breach's Eager Pillager.
Would you like it to come into play tap?
This one, no. You can make a vampire.
Thank you. Like, would you like to play for Ristic Study?
Yeah, it is a 4/4 with a finality counter.
It's a 4/4 with a finality counter. It's 4/4 because of Admiral Brass, but it has first strike, and whenever a pirate I control attacks, choose one that has been chosen this turn. Make a treasure. Target creature can't block this turn, or exile the top card of my library and I can play it this turn.
Yeah.
So I'm really, I know it's pretty cringe. I played this land when I should have waited before my random mill.
Yeah.
I also have a Coercive Recruiter trigger. I'm going to steal Hakbal.
Tough.
Just to make him bigger.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I would like to go to combat now. So Elliot, I'm going to attack you for 12, 16, 20, 24. Bill, I'm going to attack you with Hawkball. And Maddie, I'm going to attack you with Warkite Marauder.
You actually.
I can't block the flyer, so.
So on attack, Breaches has several triggers.
Yeah.
This Raptor can't block. I'm going to make a treasure token, and I'm going to exile the top card of my library, which is a Coastal Piracy. But I can't play it this turn.
Yeah.
Tough.
Do you want the treasure to come into play tapped?
Sure.
Okay. That's probably a good call.
I am unable to block, and therefore taking 24.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have Elliot
So
going
we're
to 0.
Oh, I also have a Hawkball trigger.
Yes. That one does have.
That one is relevant. I'm just going to draw a card.
All
Bill's
right.
at 12, Elliot's dead, Maddie, you're at 21.
Yes.
Sorry, not sorry.
Well, I mean, you knew what I was doing, right?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I don't need to apologize to someone that put 30 power on the board in one turn.
We did do that.
Yeah.
Now, in doing this, I have set myself up to die,
Potentially.
Possibly.
which
Done?
was very funny.
I'll start my turn. All right.
It is cooler this way, for sure.
Untap. Draw a card. I'll play Temple of the False God.
Well, right on
curve.
time.
On curve.
Right on time. It's been in the hand since the start of the game, but right
cut it.
on time.
Ooh, cut it from your deck. It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta call it Temple of the False God mana.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go to combat,
Oh no.
and these are
There's so many.
coming at Wheeler. This will trigger targeting this lifelinker.
Yeah, I
Is
take,
your vigilancer attacking as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
I take
You know what?
9.
I mean, it can get through. Sure, it'll attack. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right, great. I go to 15.
I'm
Yeah.
going to 15. I'm going to gain 4.
4 for life link, up to
25.
25.
I'm going
Oh,
to do
jeez.
this.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You may.
It's another Golta.
Yeah, Henny. Ooh, so cool and scary.
I mean,
It's not that cool and scary.
It can be.
It can
Can be later.
Yeah.
Later, maybe.
It can be.
Forerunner of the Legion for 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a vampire, reveal it, and then put it on top of my library. Whenever another vampire enters the battlefield under my control, target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn.
Okay.
All right.
Sheesh.
All right.
All right.
This is a modest tutor, but I'm going to search for a Legion Lieutenant.
That's modest.
Wow.
Just
Yeah.
a vampire lord.
It's 2 mana, 2/2.
Yeah.
It's pretty modest.
I wish my
Here we
lord was
go.
still around. My lord and savior. Okay, I'm gonna untap. I will draw, and I think I'm gonna do something just funny. Tap these 3 to play this Cold-Eyed Selkie, which is a merfolk.
Would you like it to come into play tapped?
That card is annoying.
The card is so good.
This card is great. Yeah.
It's so good. I can't let it
Yes.
come to play tapped.
Thank you.
Because of my follow-up.
Look at this board I have.
Which is one of the upgraded cards, Opposition.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I will move to combat, trigger these guys.
He's exploring.
So Island will get drawn. That was
No counter.
I've been going left to right, so we'll keep that as is. This guy does not get a counter. Zagana, Deep Root Waters is
a little late.
a little late, probably not great now. So I will mill that. Zagana gets a counter. And then
Would have been so good with
Cold-Eyed
opposition, though.
Selkie, Lord of Atlantis. That one I will keep on top.
Oh, twins.
And Cold-Eyed
Basil.
Selkie will get a thing. You don't have an island specific.
On the opposition.
Nobody has an island,
Yeah.
but I do kind of want to draw 2 cards. I think I need to keep this around to tap, so I'm just going to pass.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a basic mountain.
What collector number is that?
400.
Okay, write that down.
I'm not writing that down. Y'all can fake write that down. I'm not doing that.
No, I wrote it down for real.
How do you spell 400?
Keep it
again?
real. You guys, it's getting late.
Okay.
We got to pad the length of this game.
I'm going to cast Merchant Raiders.
Would you like it to be tapped?
No.
Yes.
Are you? You have
Whenever
2
another
triggers.
vampire enters under my control, target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. I'm going to pick that one.
Okay. Well, when Merchant Raiders comes into play, I can tap up to 1 target creature. That creature doesn't untap during the controller's untap step as long as I have the Merchant Raiders. And then I also get to steal a card.
Would you like to pick Bill's cards?
Well, I might take your commander because I really enjoy this relationship we have where I just make it bigger and bigger.
It's just about personal growth, really.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to target Henny to be tapped down, and I'm going to target your 2/2.
Which one?
This one.
It's a 3/3.
I'm going to target.
You now cannot choose it because you selected incorrectly.
Oh.
So you're stealing this?
Or we're
Yeah.
just enraged.
So I'm going to steal it. So I don't have to answer this question for the
Is
rest
it
of the
just
turn.
till the end of turn? Do I get that back later?
You do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Then I am going to cast Admiral Beckett Brass.
Oh, I don't even get to ask you. I mean, I can ask you. Would you like it to
legend
come
rule.
and play down?
Yeah. Legend.
Yeah.
No, when you get old enough, you can have 2 cards.
As a wheeler.
All my pirates are buffed, and then at my end step, I gain control of target non-land permanent controlled by a player who has dealt combat damage by 3 or more pirates this turn. I'm going to tap down your commander. No.
This.
That's-
Claveling.
Yeah.
yeah, the one near the forerunner. That
Okay.
one. Thank you.
Cool.
What is its name?
Clavelenio
I'm going to tap down your
First.
Clavelenio.
of the blessed.
First of the blessed.
We are all blessed.
We're all
True.
What would you like to steal?
I'm going to steal your commander.
Thank you.
Okay. So in response to that, I'm going to tap Hakbal to tap down one of those vampires, and then you get this and it's untapped.
Thank you so much.
Free opposition trigger.
It's also a pirate now. So it also gets buffed
Oh.
from Beckett Brass,
Yo ho.
in addition to their other types.
I would like to go to the beginning of combat. I have my original Admiral Brass trigger. I'm going to return Gem Cutter Buccaneer.
Oh, there was another one.
It's a 4 mana 1/3.
Yikes.
Whenever it or another pirate enters the battlefield under my control, I create a tapped treasure token. And treasures I control are equipment in addition to their costs that have equipped creature gets +2/+0, equip a pirate for 1, equip anything for 3. So this comes into play.
All right.
And
You have
I
a tapped
treasure.
token.
tap treasure.
Lord.
All right.
I also get to
That is a 4/4.
tap something permanently,
Holy smokes.
and I get to steal something.
Do you want to just take these two and kill me?
I would like to take Yahenni. I've changed my mind.
Oh, that's funny.
I'd like to take
that's
Yahenni,
funny.
and I'm going to tap down your lifelinker.
Okay.
That's very funny.
It is quite funny.
It's bad for me, but very funny.
So I have
Oh
this
yes,
hackball
that
trigger.
Oh my god.
Because we're in
So that
beginning.
happened
Holy
before,
smokes.
yes.
Yes.
Any other merfolk?
No, I
No.
think just that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
You
So
may explore.
It's a land.
Okay.
Goes to my hand. And then I would like to
Declare some attacks.
go to combat.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess at beginning of combat, are you passing priority?
So something that we kind of skipped past. I did have the ability to tap something down. We did chat about it a little bit in the cut. I really don't think it benefits me to do that at all. So I think I'm just going to be sitting back and letting you do whatever it is
I can just
you are
turn
doing.
things sideways.
You're going to turn things sideways. You don't need my help.
Great.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make some attacks. If that's okay with everybody
It
here.
really isn't, but I can't.
If that pleases the court.
So these two can't attack, the Admiral and the Merchant. I am going to send Coercive Recruiter, Direfleet Ravager, Breaches, Hakbal, and Admiral Brass at Maddie. And I'm going to send Yahenni, Charismatic Conqueror, Warkite Marauder, and the Gem Cutter Buccaneer at Bill. There are some triggers. I have a Hakbal trigger, I have a Warkite Marauder trigger, and I have 3 Breaches triggers.
Yeah.
So Breaches is going to make me another treasure. Thank you. It's going to say that your Forerunner can't block,
Okay.
and I get to exile the top card and maybe play this Terramorphic Expanse. Exciting. Warkite Marauder says that your Zagana is a 0/1 with
Okay.
no abilities.
Okay.
And your commander says that I can put a land into play or draw a card. And I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
All right. So you're hitting me for a total of
25.
Is that right?
25 unblockable damage.
Well, I now have no blockers, so I will proceed to dead step.
Okay. I have a 2/3 and a 2/2. I will block.
I have a 5/5.
It is a 0/1.
It is.
Oh, it has 2 counters.
Yeah.
2/3.
2/3.
It's a 2/3.
To clarify too, this got buffed from the Forerunner.
Yes.
So this is a 4/4 because it is also a pirate.
Yep.
So 4/4 vigilance, 3/3, 3/2 in the air, and then a 5/5 on the
5/5.
ground.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll block Yahenni with Zagana and the Gem Cutter Buccaneer with this Cold-Eyed Selkie. So 2/2 getting blocked by a 2/3 and then 5/5 getting blocked
Well,
by
the
a 2/2.
Yahenni is a 3/3 because it's also a pirate.
Oh, it doesn't change. I think I still need to block like that. Maybe I block the Charismatic Conqueror instead because it's more
Just
damage.
saves damage.
Yeah, so I'm blocking 9 damage, taking
1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Yep. Yes.
Cool.
Great.
I guess. Oh,
Thank
Maddie
you.
dies.
I am dead.
It would have been really cool if you killed Maddie with like first strike damage or something, so that her stuff just blipped out of existence. Before
There-
it hit.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would very much. Yeah.
There is
Yep.
probably a world. I don't think I played that turn very well, but obviously it was pretty complicated.
Yeah.
I think there is a world where I sequence a little differly and can end up sacking your
Yeah.
stuff.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
But at least I have my guy.
And we'll always have each other. Go.
All right, Bill. What do you got for us?
Well, I have a Lord of Atlantis.
Oh.
We've determined that much.
Right.
And
right.
without islands.
Yeah.
embarrassed me.
This blue deck that does not run islands.
He did this against Surge. Too.
It's very unfortunate for me specifically.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go out with a bang and a whimper. How does that saying go?
Yeah.
I will tap this Arcane Signet for a blue and 2 green for this Merfolk Cave Diver. Whenever a creature I control explores, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn.
Ooh.
It has Summoning Sickness. So,
Do you have a way to make Hakbal a 15/15?
well, let's find out.
can try, yeah.
I will play this Lord of Atlantis.
Ooh, that's
to
8.
buff my friends. And then with the final amount, I will play this Vorel of the Hull Clay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good Jim LePage card.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So now I just want to do a bunch of triggers before I die, if that's all right with the table.
Sure.
So I'm going to move to combat, and Hakbal is going to trigger. I'm just going to go left to right once again. So we'll explore this topography tracker, whatever. So this thing gets buffed by 1. Then next one explores into Kumena. Go away. That's going to get a +1/+1 counter, and that. Lord of Atlantis, Prime Speaker Zagana, out of here. Not worth it. Then Vorel of the Hulklade, Seafloor Oracle, C, buddy.
Seafloor Oracle.
Seafloor. The explosive or something. I don't know. Then I think I'm gonna attack for 8 with Hakbal.
I actually have an effect.
You do not.
Wow.
You do not.
I'd like to crack these 2 treasure tokens.
You do not.
Oh.
And I'm going to flash in a Dire Fleet Poisoner. It's a 2/2 flash Death Touch creature, and when it ETBs, target attacking pirate I control gets +1/+1 Death Touch. One of the upgrades to these precons. I'm going to...
Hang on. Before blocks.
Oh, I've got triggers, my boy.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to steal your commander. And I'm going to tap down your Merfolk Cave Diver. And I want to use this as a moment to thank you guys for welcoming me here, having me as a guest.
Thanks for coming.
The hospitality is incredible.
Go for it.
You get that back.
Get this back for a little bit, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Untap?
So kindly.
Thank you.
You
Thanks
know
for
me.
having him. It's great to be him.
Is it?
Well, it's not great to be us.
I got some bad news, though.
I can't imagine what it could be.
I don't have a pirate to get back with my commander.
Oh,
Ask me how sorry I am for you.
Well, actually, hold on. Let's see.
God.
I'm going to cast the Grim Captain's Locker.
Okay.
4 mana legendary artifact with tap, surveil, and tap until end of turn. Each creature in my graveyard can escape for 4 and 4 cards.
Okay.
That's a good card.
I'm going to surveil.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
I'm going to build that. Got any mana open, bud?
I do not.
I'm going to activate my Gyre Reach Sanitarium. Both draw a card and discard a card.
Oh, thanks.
Well, that's a good one.
I'm keeping this island and putting this creature into the bin.
I'm discarding this Corsair Captain.
Okay. All right.
Other pirates you control get +1/+1. Interesting.
I'd like to go to combat.
Uh-huh.
Any
We don't
effects?
need to
I do not.
overkill, you know?
I'd like to attack with everything.
Okay. I'm going to use opposition to tap the creature that I'm tapping for opposition.
Okay.
He's got some more triggers, but I think we've seen.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We don't have
I'm
to
at
make
6.
it. You don't have to do it. The editor doesn't have to do
Great.
it. You know what happened.
I didn't know if we had to
Yeah.
make it extra so Bill's dead.
Yeah, so if anybody at home is confused as to what happened, Benjamin
died.
Wheeler attacked me for approximately 9,000 damage.
My turn looked a lot cooler when the things that I put into play off of Galta didn't enter tapped,
Yeah.
and or the Galta didn't get stolen and used to murder myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know what? I had a great time.
I also had a great
That was
time.
fun. That was a cool game.
Pants on head, Laza over here, and me. You know, we're just having a great time.
I very much enjoy putting merfolk into play. I think that's really fun. But I don't think that I was doing quite as many things as everybody else was doing. So
Yeah, Soul Ring's a magic card.
Some could argue it was the Soul Ring. Some could argue
it was the
recruiter.
Yeah, the guy.
I mean, I think it's a good sign for a game when everybody had turns where it was like, oh,
You're doing
well,
something
Elliot
good.
can kill everyone.
Right, like I had to die there, then Maddie had to die. Well, no, you were at 12, right?
Yeah.
You had like 6 1/1 tokens and then the 4/3 flyer.
You had to die. And then
to die.
Bill wanted me dead. If Bill kills me, Matt kills Bill.
Yeah, I think I could have found a way to kill Wheeler on that turn, but it doesn't do me anything.
And then if I try to kill you on my turn, then Matt
Then I
kills me.
get you.
It was just straight up.
Yeah.
I guess I've said my piece. He's kind of said yours. You played this deck a couple times.
Yeah, I
have
played
you?
this deck twice. It played out a little bit differently this time than last time, but the cards in this deck are really cool.
Honestly,
I like the
That
synergy,
2 mana
very fun.
2/2, the guy that makes lifelinking dorks, that's crazy. That's good.
it's weird because honestly, it felt like you did more stuff this game, but you lost this game.
Right.
Which is weird.
Yeah. It was very cool, though. I like this deck.
Yeah. And first time on the Merfolk, how'd you?
I liked it. The beginning of combat explores is crazy.
It's pretty good.
I didn't even have that many merfolk in play, and
Right.
it was still just kind of nuts.
You go like 2-drop, 3-drop him. you're exploring 3 times on turn 4 at minimum, right?
Yeah. So you can either get a lot of card advantage or just make your guys huge.
Being able to set up your turns is like very cool.
Yeah, so I really like the idea of this deck. I'm going to look through it to see what cards I didn't end up seeing. So that's fair.
Yeah, thanks for joining us once again. I guess, before we go, these Precon decks were given to us a little early so that we can bring this content to you as part of the MTG Ambassador Program. So thank you very much to Wizards of the Coast for allowing us to be part of that. I am going to stop before I say anything else because I've been going on too long, I think. So catch you in the next one.
See ya.
Thanks, everybody.